Good morning, students. Class 5. Welcome back after the exams and the break which you have got. Okay, so I hope you all are safe and enjoying at home, healthy, fit. Okay, so now we are going to start with the further syllabus of T3. As you know, T2 is over. Now we are going to move on with T3. So the next chapter according to the syllabus of T3 is chapter number 7, as you can see, and the name is The Winning Boxer. It's very interesting chapter. By this name you would have got a word in your mind, the winning boxer. Boxer means the person who fights. Boxing karta hai jo, the winning boxer. What the before that this chapter is about. Here you can see the picture. Did you recognize who is this lady? Yes, she is Mary Kom, the famous Indian boxer, woman boxer, the first woman boxer of India, the famous. So this story is the life history of this lady Mary Kom. In this chapter we will read about the life about this person. What are the words that come to your mind when you hear the word boxing? Come up with as many as you can as a class, and your teacher will write them down on the blackboard. Write down these words in your notebook. Some of you can even draw on the board what you think a boxer should look like. See, this is a type of an activity which we can do. Here it is telling that with the word boxing, what comes in your mind? Some adjectives you can add like strength, stamina, power, energy, fight. These are the words. So according to your knowledge you can find out the words which are suitable or which are matching with the word boxing, and you can write them in your notebooks. You all have the notebooks. You can write those words which are connected to boxing. Some of the words I have told you. Okay, do you know of any Indian boxers, and do you know other Indian boxers? You can find it out from the Google. If you want to take the help, or if you know, you can write them. You can do it in your notebooks. Name the ones you know. If you know, you can write the names in your notebooks, as I told you. If you don't, think why you don't know any. Do you know of other sports persons in other sports? Like other sports person means like other people, those who are involved in other type of sports like cricket, hockey, badminton, like these type of many famous personalities are there. So what you can do, you can find out some other games of the sports person and the name of the sports persons. You can note it down in your notebooks. Okay, a lot of you would think of boxers as men fighting with each other, but can you imagine a woman in this sport? Here is a real life story for you. A lot of you would think of boxers as men. जब हम boxing का नाम लेते हैं, when we take the name of boxing, what comes in our mind? The people, the men who are fighting with each other, they are known as. But can you imagine? क्या आप सोच सकते that ever a woman can fight in this sport? Yes, it is. It can. Here is a real life story for you. So now this is the real life story of this lady who is known as the very famous personality on the boxing field. When Mangte Chewing Jang Mary Kom, MC Mary Kom, was born to Mangte Tonpa Kom and Mangte Akhem Kom on 1st March 1983. Her family had neither the means nor the wish to turn her into a world-renowned boxer. As a child, Mary performed the tasks important for living, like fishing, gathering firewood, as well as farming. While she was still in school, she started enjoying sports. Now, when MC Mary Kom, this is the full name of MC, Mangte Chewing Ning Jang Mary Kom. She was born, this is the name of her father and this is the name of her mother. She was born on when? What was the date? 1st March 1983. Her family had neither the means nor the wish to turn her into a world-renowned boxer. At that time when she was born, her family was very poor. Their means money. Here the meaning of this word means money. उनके पास इतने पैसे नहीं थे. They didn't have much money to make her into a world-renowned boxer, to give her the training, to give her the education so that she could become a boxer. As a child, Mary performed the tasks important for living. जब वो छोटी थी as a child, as the family was poor, so she also used to work for the family. She also used to do some work for living with the family to earn money. क्या करती थी वो? Like fishing करती थी, gathering firewood, लकड़ी इकट्ठा करना. Firewood means लकड़ी, आग जलाने के लिए. As well as farming also she used to do when she was a child. While she was still in school, she started enjoying sports. She used to go to school. A small school would be there in her area, in her society where she used to live. She started enjoying sports. When she used to go to school, there she started enjoying sports. She used to participate in the sports as well. She loved participating in that. Even then, her interest was more to help her family. She considered that excelling in sports could give her family some support, and to do just that, she started training as an athlete. She practiced hard and would have surely made a name in athletics instead of boxing if not for Dinko Singh, another sportsperson from the Northeast who had achieved extraordinary feats in the world of boxing. He was a boy from a similar background, and when he could do it, why couldn't she? Now, even then, her interest was more to help her family. When she used to play, when she used to enjoy, participate in the sports, then her interest was more to help her family. She wanted to help her family also side by side. So she considered that excelling in sports. So she thought that by becoming an expert, excelling means becoming an expert in the sports, could give her family. If she take the part, if she take the side of the sports, if she goes in the sports only, then her family would get much support. And to do just that, she started training as an athlete. उसने अपने जो sports की जो field थी उसको और बढ़ाने के लिए उसने क्या करना शुरू करा? What she started doing, she started taking training as an athlete. Athlete means the person who participates in the games, different types of games and sports. She practiced hard and would have surely made a name in athletics instead of boxing. उसने बहुत प्रैक्टिस करी, मेहनत करी, कोशिश करी और अपना नाम बनाने के लिए instead of boxing. Boxing के अलावा she used to practice in boxing also, but in other sports also she used to participate. If not for Dinko Singh, another sports person from the Northeast who had achieved extraordinary feats in the world of boxing. If not for Dinko Singh, this is the person, he was also a very famous sports person and a boxer. Another sports person from the northeast side achieve means got extraordinary feats in the world. Extraordinary feats means extraordinary famous personality, famous name in the world of boxing. He was very famous personality of the boxing at the time when Mary Kom was getting the training. He was a boy from similar background. He was also the boy from similar background as Mary Kom was there. Similar means same background. Background means family. And when he could do it, why couldn't she? अगर वो कर सकता था, he belonged to a poor family. He also thought to help his family by taking part in sports and other activities. So why, if he could do, तो why couldn't she? तो ये question mind में आया कि अगर वो कर सकता था, तो वो क्यों नहीं कर सकती है?